hosts, Bob Katie,
and John Piccirillo.
Welcome to Bob and John's Quick Shots.
Welcome aboard, folks.
You love that thing, don't you? No Christmas one for you.
Be careful. That's antique.
I put it on the soft mat.
It's antique. I've already lost one bell off of that one. Reducing the sound of jingling bells.
Jingling bells?
I showed the camera because I didn't realize until we started recording that I'm wearing my fancy pants. You know, see my fancy pants? The viewers are
Everything that guy just says bullshit. Thank
you. You hear that in the background?
Everything that guy just says bullshit. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. What a great movie. No, these are my working around the house pants, which most of the time around here I'm working around the house. So I just wear them all the time. So I have a couple work pants.
And I think they're your comfortable pants.
They're the most comfortable pants. I don't care if they get paint on them or dust or torn a little bit because they're all torn up. So my mother always threatens me that she's going to throw them out. But she happens to be my seamstress too. So she's been correcting them. And then this last time she was like, I can't save them anymore. I'm like, what do you mean? Just put a big patch on it. And that's what we did. I got an old, because I save all my jeans because I go up and down in weight, so you never know. So the ones that I have saved that I'm definitely never getting in again.
Where you looked like, where people were asking if you had AIDS or not?
Yeah, that was like something like 29s or something like that.
Yeah, wow.
Never getting back into those. I don't want to get back into those. That's one of the decisions I made at that time.
Yeah.
So I cut them. And we just kind of sewed them over all of the holes. And I got some fancy new pants now. Look at these babies. I still get the comfort of my nice, soft pants that I love so much. And then I have actually added protection here.
I'm going to put my nutsack on your drum set.
Ha. Ooh, when I start getting triggers, we'll get into that later. But I could make one like that. I hit it and it says,
I'm going to put my nutsack on your drum set.
Oh, hey, I held off just for this. Here we go. Let's get this party started.
Why do you want that beer so bad?
Because he's thirsty, dummy.
It's all right.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
You can find us at Bob and John's Podcast or on iTunes or Buzzsprout.com or
at Loose and Buttery on the Twitter and Instagram or Periscope.
Or on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page at Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour.
I almost forgot I used that because my little pile of notes are growing.
I know. You're going to clear the clutter off this desk. Damn you. Put my trophy where you can see.
Look who's got clutter.
I don't have clutter. What clutter do I got? Nice pile.
You got stuff up there.
Those are J's. These are J's because that's not my handwriting. So yell at him for clutter.
Oh. That was delicious. I just realized that's the first sip of beer I've taken today.
Jackass.
Delicious. My goodness. I can't even believe. Uh-oh.
What did you...
what did you do, Jay? Uh-oh.
Houston, we have a problem.
I think it's my headphones.
No, because I heard it. Can't be your headphones.
Mic cord.
Mic cord.
Yeah, I hit it by accident and it did things. I'm going to try not to do that.
Oh, boy. What?
I don't know why you give me all the crap over here.
I don't give you the crap. You turn it into crap.
No, I think you break it, and when I'm gone, you switch it around. You're like, ha, 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 we'll just blame it all on him.
Left nut.
That's what you do.
Everything that guy just says bullshit. Thank
you. That's beautiful Marissa Tomei, isn't it? That did the... Is it?
No.
No, it wasn't?
No.
No?
I don't know.
Somebody else in the crowd?
It was one of the... I think it was one of the jurors or something. Because he goes up there and just whips that out. Like, everything that guy just said is bullshit.
Do you know who was speaking? Can you remember?
It's Vinny. It's Joe Pesci.
No. Who was speaking that he said that?
I have no idea.
Who that guy is.
I have no idea.
I can't remember either. I thought you
You're making a big mistake,
Cowboy. Cowboy.
Well, our last one was St. Patrick's Day. If everybody tuned in for our last episode on St. Paddy's Day, we had a good one with probably the lamest top 10 ever. Top 10 favorite green things, which
That was kind of fun. It was something different.
we turned it interesting, even though the subject wasn't interesting, but us goofing on it and goofing around in it made it somewhat interesting.
You did nice with the video.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was
a good
going to be
little
hard
thing.
for decorating with green stuff.
Oh, I made it green, baby.
Oh, yeah. It was green. Oh, it was green.
I'm touching myself tonight.
That's right.
That's how green it was.
Do you know what the reaction of that was from?
Yeah, after he killed a bunch of people.
Oh, yeah?
I think it's after he kills 3 people with 1 bullet. Oh. And then he breathes the smoke from the barrels going out and exhales.
I'm touching myself tonight.
And he's looking like right at the camera in the mat. He's all messed up.
That's fantastic. I'll definitely enjoy it eventually when you buy it.
That's how John sees movies.
That's
He doesn't
exactly
bother
how
going
I see
to them.
movies. I'm not going to sit in the theater.
Oh, hell no.
It just feels like I don't want to get into it because we live on 2 sides of the fence here.
Well, what 2 sides of the fence?
There's certain movies you need to see in the theater. And
I don't need to see. I enjoy. Well, there's a different. I don't need to. I need oxygen. I don't need to go see a movie. I enjoy seeing a movie in the theater.
all right.
I enjoy going to the movies. And
We
seeing that.
already talked about it though.
But even
because that experience though you said was a bad one crowd wise. We already talked about.
yeah, it was retarded crowd wise. Crowd. One on that one. I'm
excited to see that.
I
one.
only see maybe a dozen movies a year in the theater, really, if that.
That's 12 more than me.
It's just that they come they come more in bunches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
that's what the
I say
industry
12.
does,
12
doesn't
is
it?
pretty high, even. I would say.
It seems like you go a dozen times a year for sure.
I would say
Like you and wifey go.
We definitely listen. We definitely hit at least 7. I would say average about 7 a year. Could go high. Probably. I'd say it's between 7 and 12. Highest being 12, lowest being 7. There, obviously, because if people can count, they can figure.
I know
that
when
out.
I used to go to the movies, we used to go see a lot of movies.
Yeah, we were big movie people.
Yeah. We always
Yeah.
followed the rules to have some space in between us so we could.
Oh yeah.
Relax,
The 2 guys going, they can't.
You don't get sitting.
Number one is you're not sharing popcorn or a
Right.
soda,
No.
obviously,
No.
and you're not.
No.
You need to put that.
Right.
You need to put ballroom in
Exactly
between you.
right. Yeah.
Unless it,
Especially a couple big guys.
yeah, unless it does not require, unless it requires.
I just had. It hit me. I don't even know how it hit me, how it came to my mind. But something about the sharing seats, and I totally forgot.
Sharing seats?
And on Friday, right before I left, and by Friday evening, I'm in standing position at my desk, so I can see over into the other cube. And there's a new guy, Mike, who's in training, and then a guy that's been there for as long as I have, another Mike, and he was over sitting in that guy's chair, talking to Chris, and they were talking about something. And Mike, the Mike that owns the chair, comes into the cube, and the other Mike stands up real quick and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I warmed up the half of it for you," because he's a really little guy, and he said to them, like, I'm trying to remember exactly what he said. He said, "Oh, I got it all warm, just on the one side though," because he's a little guy, and it was funny. He's a little skinny guy compared to the other Mike. You know what I mean? I warmed it up one side for you.
I guess that's one of those ones you had.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it
You had
might
to
not
be
be
there.
as funny to everybody else, but it struck me just now as I was in mid-pull, and I almost choked. Oh, man.
That was the funny part. That was the funny part.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
It was funny.
Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
Yeah, so
Look at my list.
I don't know where the hell we were in that.
I don't know either.
We started drifting really fast. Suddenly
know.
that happens.
I'm surprised there's no interference here because I'm getting all crazy messages.
Crazy messages? What do you got? Crazy people messaging you?
No.
Now you get a phone call?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
How rude.
I know. Same number.
You're making a big mistake, cowboy.
I'm afraid it's going to be a work thing.
Oh, that's right. We're doing this on a Sunday, so it's I thought Miss Hot Pants there was supposed to take over.
No, she
Sundays.
hasn't. She hasn't taken everything over.
No?
No, she's not at the call you at home for answer stage yet.
Getting close though?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, that'll be good.
She's had some calls, so
That might give her a reason to call you though.
what I would like, because the worst part of this work on Sunday bit for me is in the summertime.
Yeah, when you're
Like 4 p.m. on a Sunday.
you have to be with your computer somewhere by internet.
And that's like, you want to, if it's been a beautiful weekend or something,
Yeah.
you want to get your last hour of the weekend, on the water. You know? And so be strapped to the computer. Hey, even if we share, I'm down. Give me a break from it from like every week. But it's the busy season, too. You got to remember. From what I remember before they left, they were closing a lot less advance work, which means they weren't closing things on Sunday. So I wasn't doing stuff every Sunday. But
Oh, you mean-
right now is March Madness.
This is the busy season.
Yeah, March
Not summer.
for SI. It pretty much kicks off with the swimsuit.
Yeah.
Then, right now is March Madness, which is out of control. It's way more viewers interested in March Madness than like any pro thing. So, I mean, the book is stuffed with March Madness, what's happening, what's, brackets and all of that kind of stuff. But in the middle of that is all the Masters stuff. So golf is in full swing, which totally complicates everything because they do a lot of metallic PMS inks and crazy stuff. So there's a lot of
PMSing.
stuff. Pantone matching system, in case you need to look it up.
I know, but PMSing.
Just
that
told you,
sounds
if it's outside of the 4-color window, you're going to need a PMS if you want to print it. Hello.
Finish your beer, asshole.
I will. On that note,
Oh shit. Well, we do have to make a correction that we made that we did before, and that is we thought we had a lead singer, and now we do not have a lead singer.
devastating.
Yes, our lead singer has come and gone as
I
fast
really
as
thought we were gelling,
John drinks a beer.
but it's out of his control. We all have to work. We all have to make money.
I think he just bit off a little bit more than he could chew. That's all. At the time,
The job comes first.
and it seemed like the band he was leaving hadn't.
Completely dissolved.
Yeah, had resuscitated itself in another form of matter or something.
It's just like I never count lead singers in. I never really ever count them out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean he didn't no bridges were burned, so
No.
it doesn't mean somewhere down the road when things balance out that it won't work out.
FLSD, fucking lead singer disease.
There's one. He ain't coming back.
I don't have the button, so
But
I
it
can't
took
hit
us 30 years to get there.
that. To finally get rid of. Oh, I haven't talked to him in a while. I have to see if he's
We finally
still ready in the
got
nut
there.
house. What?
But he was ready to come back. Again.
He's always ready to come back.
See what I'm saying?
The Packers on a TiVo mission for the YOU.
The Pecker's on mission for TYVOU.
The Pecker's on a TiVo mission for the YOU.
The Pecker's on TiVo mission for YOU.
For the YOU.
For the YOU.
I just want to throw new ones in all the time to see if you can remember them. That's all.
I haven't heard that one in a while.
The Pecker?
The Pecker's on a TiVo mission for the YOU.
All right, I got to pour a glass of wine. Might want to find one that's long.
I mean, what are you thinking about, Jerry? Marriage? Family? Well, they're prisons. Man-made prisons. You're doing time. You get up in the morning, she's there. You go to sleep at night, she's there. It's like you got to ask permission to use the bathroom. Is it all right if I use the bathroom? Really? Yeah, and you can forget about watching TV while you're eating. I can? Oh, yeah.
I can?
You know why? Because it's dinner time. And you know what you do at dinner? What? You talk about your day. How was your day today? Did you have a good day today or a bad day today? Well, what kind of day was it? Well, I don't know. How about you? How was your day? Boy, it's sad, Jerry. It's a sad state of affairs. I'm glad we had this talk. Oh, you have no.
It's a good one.
You have to talk about your day. How was your day today?
But it sounded familiar, like from something. Because I've heard it before. But it was like, Jerry's little, like what? You know
like
what I mean?
What?
Like what? You do?
You do? Oh boy.
Why do you want that beer so bad?
Because he's thirsty, dummy.
John's shooting his shit all over the place.
It happens. You know what it is? I told you it's because of the angle to get the sound out of the mic.
dangle?
You got to angle it just right. Just like your face needs to be in the right place to talk to the microphone, the beer needs to be just the right place. And that strange angle makes a...
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
You can find us at bobandjohnspodcast@gmail.com or
Loose and Barry on the Twitter and Instagram or Periscope.
on iTunes and Buzzsprout.com and on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page at Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour.
Yeah, baby.
Now it's time for another installment of Book of John. You know what we need? You need to have like a big book like that you can go.
Oh, yeah.
When you're standing here and read from the Book of John.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll need to find a big book.
We? Who's we, Kimosabi?
What? Well, come on.
I already got enough shit going on.
Come on. What the hell?
What, I gotta do everything for this podcast?
I got to write that down. I got to make... Do I have to make a book?
Make them large book.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
All right. Oh. We're going to have to test this out.
Houston, we have a problem.
Test this
don't do
microphone.
that.
I got to stop moving around. So much for dancing. Gee, man, I can't even dance. I like dancing. Oh, so anyway, while the Book of John was playing, that was our first synthesized musical piece.
Yes.
And we were talking before the show, and I said it had been a while since we've done Book of John. Seems like it anyway. And I realized that we wanted to talk about something that happened recently to me. That's very exciting.
Okay.
But we realized we never even said we wanted to talk about it being a thing. Even though it's been on my list as a high priority, it just was so natural, I never wrote it down. So we're writing it down. So today's Book of John, one of the things I'm interested in
is
getting.
a beginning and a conclusion all in one.
Yes, that's right. It's all
Biggity bam.
I wanted to explore the electric drum environment.
Mainly for practice at home.
Practice
First
at
and
home
foremost.
is the main reason for
Quiet
doing
practice at home.
it. Right, without disturbing the neighborhood or my family.
More your family.
Right.
Screw the neighborhood.
I know, but
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you just kiss my left nut?
and
I'm
then,
gonna
the,
put my nutsack on your drum set.
and then the cops
On your
show
electric
up,
drum set.
you know, is if you don't care what the neighbors say.
Yeah, you have a tendency to get crazy at about midnight.
Wait a minute. No, I could start at noon. Somebody might be, back in the day there.
Well, it's back in the.
We got
you're
lucky.
saying they're
we
out of
didn't
practice.
we didn't get called on at my parents' house.
No, I don't remember that ever getting called on there. It was just pretty much the Picarillo kids playing drums again.
Hey. Well, that's the problem with really loud instruments. I mean, believe me, I want to play bagpipes badly. A is the investment. B, I don't think I wrote that.
Comes from the ass, right in the middle of the ass.
I think I have to add that to Book of John too. It's another one that's high on my list that I haven't written down, talked about. But bagpipes, just think about it. They're wicked loud.
Yeah.
And you're going to sound like garbage when you start playing them because you don't know what you're doing. So you're going to disturb a lot of people, including yourself. I mean, it's hard to listen to bad stuff. So if you're the one making the bad noise, that's even hard to deal with. So you better figure it out. So anyway, it's not bagpipes this time. Electric drums. That's what I wanted.
And that's what you got.
And guess what I got? Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Why you got the weird look all over your face?
And every time now I'm thinking, I'm like, I'll be able to mess around with that type of thing. Easy peasy now. Behind there and just making I got to get my wheels rolling here. It's still getting set up. I'm a little ahead of myself by talking about what I want to do. Because I've got it all set up. It's a little quiet, so I actually bought what I need to solve that problem. I'm waiting on like a couple cables. And then
Because I told him what cable to get.
Right.
I told him at the wrong time at the evening, so he didn't remember it.
Well, no, I thought he was jumping ahead because I'm also going to amplify this at some point so I can make noise that others can hear if they want to hear what I'm hearing in my headphones.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the headphone part of it down. Eventually, I'd like it to be able to be volume controlled. And I thought you were talking about the cables that run from there to there. That's what I was like. I'm not there yet. I don't have to worry about that.
Oh, yeah, not the headphone amp, but the other amp. But it's the same thing. You use the same. It's really the same thing.
Well, it's different though. You're going to need a little length on that cord.
A little length.
I don't need a lot of length on the other one.
That is true, but
See
I
what I'm
wasn't.
saying?
I was going with the headphone. The headphone.
Well,
amp,
I was
from the brain to the headphone amp.
I was a little discouraged
Brain.
that the natural setup, just plugging my headphones in, wasn't very loud. Maximum volume is just not where I expected it to be. That's my only disappointment so far. Hoping I can cure it, and I'll be happy with the cure. I'll be fine with it. Because that's a helpful piece of equipment also. That little 4-banger amplifier, headphone amplifier.
Yep.
I think that's going to solve the problem. And lucky for you viewers, we have enough green screen left over that I'll be able to green screen anytime behind the drums eventually.
I'm gonna put my nutsack on your drum set.
So
you'll probably be able to do that.
I'm going to do
green screen.
lots of sound samples. There's a ton of stuff. I'm going to get accomplished by having this thing. So I'm very excited about it. Very excited. And I got a great deal.
Yes.
A great deal.
And a pair of new double pedals with it.
It's beautiful.
Well, not with it, but
Tama,
the purchase was made
Tama
sometime.
Iron Cobras. Yep. I'll actually give the shout out for Sweetwater. Made it happen. You know what
You
I mean?
didn't even say what the drum set was.
It's a Roland V drums. I got the TD11 version. The next step up was the 13 with just like double the price. And then I think they're like 30s and stuff like that.
The 30, I thought it was.
The ones that are like ridiculously expensive. I have to learn what I'm doing electronically.
Well, you're never going to use
programming.
it. You're never going to use it to play out. So I think going that far would be a little
Well,
bit much.
I don't say never, but I'd say I have a lot of things to buy and learn about just to get what I've got to do what I want it to do. Like I showed you some of the software. One piece of software came with it, but it only accepts MP3s, which I don't have.
Converter.
Yeah, so I got to get a converter for that. And then I also found that the one piece of software I have to buy, and I'm such a stingy guy about buying software. I haven't done it yet, but because I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna want it. The piece of software what it does.
You don't want it.
I can plug this drum set into my computer, and the sky's the limit.
The limit.
The limit, especially with that software. I can pretty much do anything that my mind is thinking I would like to do. We're going to do it.
Oh, that's a scary fucking thought,
It's
isn't
going to
it,
be.
folks?
They're going to definitely see some wild shit.
Ooh, that's scary shit right
and that's
there.
why I've got the green screen, because once that starts to function, and that brings me to what I was going to say earlier. Later, I can incorporate little triggers on my acoustic kit that can do really cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you could do. Yeah, you could do a lot of good stuff. You know?
Boy.
Yeah, I'm very excited. So it's a step in the.
Boy.
It's a step in an entire new direction.
A step in shit, isn't it?
Nah, it's really, really amazing. I'm very excited. Outside of my MacBook.
I'm touching myself tonight.
He is.
Outside of my MacBook, this is my the second big gift to myself that I love. Love.
Yeah, it's on that. Yeah, that they were on that level. That's for sure.
And because
Get your beer, asshole.
And because I'm going to be able to put those two things together, they're going to make sweet love for me.
Damn, that's nasty.
Oh, yeah. And they're so compatible. It's not even funny. Really, it's like they're just talk to each other. You plug them into each other, and they know what each other wants. And I play, and I just say, yeah, make this sound. Yeah, it's like conducting.
Earlier, we had the desk moved. Well, let's end Book of John before I get into
Yeah.
this.
I was.
And that was Book of John. What?
Gong. I could get the biggest sounding gong you could ever imagine.
Your microphone's out.
Again? Come. Here we go.
What do you do to those things?
Because I dance. You don't.
So you have to ring it around?
Yeah, like this, like Sebastian.
Dear Lord, what the hell's wrong with you?
Look at the way I got to put this mic. Remember it was all flopping around?
We'll have to put up the raw footage video of him. We had our bass player Tom was down here, and we're recording a video right now, piece by piece.
You guys can't wait to see it.
And so Tom, our bass player, came down, brought his bass. We did his, and to try to get more footage. John always thinks, John has the mentality of a lead singer, but unfortunately he has the voice of Fozzie Bear. It's not good.
I'd pay to see Fozzie sing.
And
that's a band.
Fozzie, not Fozzie Bear.
Fozzie.
Not Fozzie Bear, though.
Which I always thought was funny because Underpants Guy.
Underpants Guy?
The wrestler.
Jericho?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't know why you would pick like Fozzie Bear. That's, isn't the band name Fozzie?
The band name was Fozzie because it started out as a joke. and then became serious. But by the time they really decided to take it in a serious direction,
People were already
people were already on board because
that shit happens.
yeah. So that's why that became that.
All right. Well,
But it's not Fozzie Bear.
it's like Teddy. If I call you Teddy, I mean, you think I'm saying like Teddy Bear.
No.
Yeah.
When I hear the name Teddy, I don't instantly think bear.
How about
Actually, you say Teddy, I think more Roosevelt.
how about Snoop? We say.
Well, you say Snoop, of course, because his name was Snoop.
What if I say Snoopy?
The dog.
Yeah.
What is this? Is this you're saying something and the first thing that comes to my mind?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's just that when you say Fozzie, I think bear. You know what I mean? Fozzie Bear. Yeah.
I didn't bring up Fozzie. I said Fozzie Bear. I said Fozzie Bear. I didn't say just Fozzie.
Oh.
So you misheard it.
No, I heard it exactly. I just went in a different direction. I didn't go.
Why you got the weird look all over your face?
Because he went in a fucking weird-ass direction with that. Well, anyway, so we put a microphone up and had him and Tom do... And had Tom do... Actually, Mike was in the video shoot. It just wasn't the right mic. No, that's not funny. So they were singing backing vocals, and these two ass bags.
What? We were doing what you should do for a video.
Oh, we're putting that up. We got to put that up. We just have to. Just the raw footage.
You gotta do something to be entertaining, right? Come on. See, and that's why you don't
Middle-aged
like
white
it.
guys dance.
Because you only want to make fun of it. That's why.
Yes.
That's why you won't get it out of the way.
I don't have to want to. It just makes fun of it. It's all by itself. It does it all by itself.
What would you do?
If he's here, who's running hell?
I'm halfway there already.
Why do you want that beer so bad? Because he's thirsty, dummy.
You all right?
Yeah.
You gonna make it?
Yep. Taking a little break.
You're taking a little break in the middle of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
He's taking a break in the middle of the podcast.
I forgot what we were discussing. What's that?
The video. That was what we were discussing.
I think
He thinks.
Tom and I are going to make it exciting. Look, it already makes you laugh.
You always make me laugh.
Hey, you know what I got thinking, actually? Is we might actually be best off being like a funny band. And you guys sing the fucking words, whatever you want to use anyway, and it's all about dirty shit. You might as well take it to the nth degree.
There's
and sing
nothing
every
dirty
song with some dirty
about-
pull your panties down. That's a little dirty.
But a bran muffin and a dozen donuts, too. There's nothing dirty about that at all.
Nothing wrong with that, but they're
Perfectly
usually
innocent.
not that clean.
That's not me. That's Tom. He's the one that comes up with them.
Give me a bran muffin and a donuts and donuts.
You can't remember lyrics for shit.
I don't
Good
do
thing
that.
you're not a lead singer.
I don't do that shit.
Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
Exactly.
Give me a bran muffin and a dozen donuts too. Gotta make sure it's running.
Such problematic. Such problem.
Because we're an American band.
Well, now you gave away the whole song and everything.
What do you mean?
Good.
What do you mean? I didn't. You just did.
I didn't at all.
I didn't. I was
That's
just
not
singing.
even-
I was trying to do the panties down bit. I was trying to go explain why I said panties down. Bitch.
Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty clear that I do not. Hello.
Yeah.
Could I say that? Hello.
You're making a big mistake,
Cowboy. I thought you were going to write the number down. I got thinking this couldn't be a quick shot if it's an hour long. See?
See? See?
I told you.
See?
I sense time now.
See?
Just runs. Oh, happy spring, everybody. I
Oh,
forgot Bob doesn't
Jesus.
participate in this, so I just wanted to let everybody know. I saw like 36 robins today, all together, frolicking in the backyard, having a good time.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you just kiss my left nut?
And it is officially springtime. And Bob all worries about the goddamn Northeastern that came around in 1820 that happened in April. Well, even if it comes, we'll say goodbye to it as
We've been
quickly
alive
as it
since
came.
1820 because we were out of high school when that one came.
Same thing.
Same thing. 1820 when we were out of high school. Same thing, folks. You heard it.
It's like 30 years ago. That's ancient history.
I'm just saying.
Younger listeners haven't even lived that long.
April 15th, taxes,
Well,
and the day that I feel that
April
no
15th.
storms are coming.
I had to change that thing. right
They
there.
tell when
No. This
when
isn't about the weather.
When do we?
The tax things needed to be reset. I let that baby go to the end, and I'll never do that again.
When do we?
April 15th.
When
ain't the
does summer
deadline for
usually
me.
start for us?
Summer?
Yeah,
I'm not talking about summer. I'm just talking about spring.
I don't give.
I'm talking about spring. Today is spring. Today is officially
When
spring.
does summer start for you?
Excuse me. Memorial Day.
And it's not summer. It's not summer until almost the end of June. Technically.
Well, that's why I don't.
So
give a
stick
rat's
that in
ass.
your ass.
That's exactly why I
Exactly.
don't
So
care. Yeah.
why are you yelling at me about
Because
the
I'm
spring
excited
thing?
about spring. Spring makes me happy.
You're excited about spring in November.
Woo! Yeah, I am. Because I got to look forward to something. I mean, the winter blues, man, screw that. Sucks. Done with it. Done.
Jackass.
At least we got the daylight savings time
You
back.
shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
This is the time and environment we live in. That other one is man-made falsehood.
I don't. Well, yes, you're right. So the beginning, technically, the calendar beginning of spring is man-made falsehood to me. Going into April, I start feeling possibility that we might not get clipped by a storm.
You just don't want spring because you know that means you got to start mowing.
No, has
Yeah.
nothing to do with that.
That's it. I think mowing is your number one.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
That's what I think.
It's got
Mowing.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit.
exactly everything that guy just said is bullshit.
He has a love-hate relationship with mowing. It's sort of like a savior.
I
for
don't
certain
mind.
things.
No, I don't mind mowing. I just don't want to mow the entire earth like I feel like I have to every time I mow.
Yeah, you should have let that stuff grow into a jungle.
Oh, well, that would be good. Not.
Just except around the house, because the house was starting to be jungle. You got to remember, we couldn't even see out the kitchen window. Remember that?
What do you mean we couldn't see out the kitchen window?
Before those damn things that were 20 feet tall around
Well,
the deck.
that wasn't grass, though. Those were trees.
Well, that's the beginning of a jungle.
Those were trees,
A
ass.
tree next to the house.
Those were. I didn't put them there. Don't yell at me.
I'm not yelling at you.
You're
I'm just
yelling
saying.
at me.
I'm just saying, like, maybe like just trim around the
There's gonna be
house.
consequences and repercussions.
Maybe just trim around the house and all the rest of shit. Who cares? Just gonna be jungle anyway. Let the big trees grow. Hey,
For
look,
the the guy who owns 5 seconds of yard.
he videotaped the
Yes,
entire mowing one
do.
time.
I did. 'Cause I was. This is how fast he takes him to mow the lawn. We stopped there. I don't know what he stopped there for, but he's like, just give me a second. I'm going to mow the lawn. And that's all he needed was like a second to mow the lawn. It took him longer to get it out of the shed and get it started and gassed than it did to mow.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. And actually, that mower from being in the shed, I think a lot of moisture, something. I don't know. I had a hard time running it. Right now, I mow the entire lawn with a weed whacker.
You did that with a weed whacker last year?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I let it grow a little tall, so I, mow the grass twice a year.
John
got a plan for this.
John learned real fast trying the weed whacker here once that if you don't have an industrial strength weed whacker, the weeds will take it from you and spit it out back at you.
The suckiest thing about it is it's another one of those things like cutting wood around here. You cut. Use the chainsaw. You need to be properly.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, stuff will like attack you.
You have to be. You have to.
We're
be
in the jungle out here.
You got to be suited up. So it's the same thing with weed whacking. If you're not covered, you're fucked.
If you go outside,
and you're gonna die in the middle of summer.
If you
being
go
suited up.
outside around here, if you go outside to do something, you have to suit up and get ready to spend a half a day or more to do it.
Now you know my fancy pants.
Yeah, Mr. Fancy Pants.
You got to have things that
Mr.
are
Fancy Pants
ready to shift gears at any given time. The only downfall
shift
is when I
gears.
probably should have a nice outfit on for the camera. We
Like-
get more viewers.
like they care.
I'll up it up. I'll buy a suit.
I keep telling
No, I
everybody-
won't.
I
I'll
keep-
never. I don't want a job.
I'm
with-
waiting
I
for
have
the
to be in a
kilt.
suit.
I'm waiting for you to wear the green suit. I'm waiting for him to wear all sorts
kilt.
of costumes.
Oh, the kilt.
You want to see costumes? Do you not? Yeah. Yes. They want to see costumes.
The costume?
Yes,
I need
they
a
want costumes.
Do I need a costume for? I think I should have one for every show, and then special ones. I mean, I want a kilt, so I got to get one. Maybe
Get a
that's my
kilt.
normal thing.
Get a kilt.
It's hard to
All right,
explain.
you primitive screwheads, listen
I'm
up.
only a
Time to
little
make
bit
the
Irish.
chimmy fucking chongas.
You can find us. You can get a hold of us at Bob and John's podcast at gmail.com or
At Loose and Buttery on the Twitter and Instagram or Periscope.
and you can find us at Bob and Joe. You can find us on iTunes or at Buzzsprout.com and on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page at Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour. Get us out of here. Say goodnight, John.
Oh, good night, John.
From Homebrew Studios, this has been Bob and John's Quick Shots, brought to you by Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour.
I mean, what are you thinking about, Jerry? Marriage? Family? Well, they're prisons. Man-made prisons. You're doing time. You get up in the morning, she's there. You go to sleep at night, she's there. It's like you got to ask permission to use the bathroom. Is it all right if I use the bathroom? Yeah, and you can forget about watching TV while you're eating. I can? Oh, yeah. You know what? Because it's dinner time. And you know what you do at dinner? What? You talk about your day. How was your day today? Did you have a good day today or a bad day today? Well, what kind of day was it? Well, I don't know. How about you? How was your day? It's sad, Jerry. It's a sad state of affairs. I'm glad we had this talk. Oh, you have no idea.